We would like to welcome you back to the Barber Biz podcast. We were able to sit down with Israel Wright and get a glimpse into the mind of one of our industry's next generation of master barber. He was able to speak to us not only about the next level learning style that he has and his business acumen, but also to another joint venture that he has with another natural hairstylist, which is entitled The Platform. They have a live feed on Instagram, so you can actually check that out as well. Also, too, make sure that you subscribe to us on YouTube, the Barber Biz Podcast, on Facebook, also, too, in SoundCloud, again, the Barber Biz Podcast. But even more importantly, we just had the launch of our new website, which is barberbizpodcast.com. So, let's get into our interview with Israel. All right, we're going to jump right into it.
All right.
We're going to welcome everybody back to the Barber Biz Podcast. And today we have a special guest, or he's really hosting me. He's hosting us here in his place of business here at this salon suite. I watched his growth from afar. I've been inspired. I don't think that he believes me when I say that I've been inspired by what I've seen that he's doing in the industry. He considers himself more than a barber, but a men's grooming specialist.
Correct.
An educator, consultant. And what I think is important is that he's helping to push our culture forward. The exclusive experience. Israel Wright, we'd like to thank you for joining us today. I was looking at this post that you had a little while ago, and the post said, "I changed my thinking, it changed my life." So could you kind of speak on that for us?
I just changed that simple or that basic barber mentality of just doing the bare minimum, or just as a business period, just remaining a small business forever, and putting myself in a position where I could just grow as a person and make better connections and better relationships and grow financially and mentally too. So reading, picking up books, that was really big, and then just surrounding myself with people that were gonna continue to inspire me and continue to hold me to a certain standard and hold me accountable for my acts. So.
Why is it that the experience that a client gets here is different than just going into a barbershop? Why is it that it's different when they come to you?
Well, through specific target marketing, I've found that type of client that I want to cater to. So I just wanted to cater it to the people that wanted something more than just that haircut. I wanted to talk about business, that wanted to talk about, things that are actually relevant in life, that are pushing their own industries, whatever it might be, pushing them forward, entrepreneurs. I just wanted to offer them something more than just that basic haircut that they've been accustomed to pretty much settling for a majority of their lives.
Okay. So if somebody goes on your Instagram page, somebody sees you at the Brown Brothers show, they see you at the premiere show, they say, well, it looks like he's kind of figured it all out. So what challenges, though, have you faced in terms of trying to get to reach your goals?
Well, the biggest thing is just understanding that you don't have it figured out and just, continuing to educate yourself, continuing to take constructive criticism, push yourself. You got to step out there and just try some things, and you just be surprised. I was actually having a conversation today with one of my close friends, Tariq Navar, on social media, but Tariq, I've known him since middle school. We were just talking about how it's crazy that some people will reach out to us and say how inspired they are by what we're doing, but it's just like, we're just living our lives like we're just trying to make it the best way we can, and continuing to just progress in life. So aspiring to be an inspiration, that's the biggest thing.
You mentioned earlier on that you've been around some people who've helped push you. Mm-hmm. Was it difficult leaving some of those people that may have helped you to push you forward, or difficult leaving an environment that may be comfortable for some people, or that maybe you might have gotten comfortable with?
And that's that's the biggest thing. Like, being comfortable makes me uncomfortable, and that was something that I always, even from just working a regular 9 to 5, when I got to a level or a place where I felt comfortable, I was like, I got to do something else. I have to do something else. So, I appreciate every opportunity I was given. I would not be where I'm at now if I wasn't given those opportunities. I wouldn't trade them for the world, the good and the bad, and anything in between. So, they've shaped me to become the person that I am now. And I wouldn't trade it for the world.
On a side note, so you said you played basketball?
I did.
So when's the last time you played?
A long time ago.
So are you originally from Atlanta?
No, I'm from Illinois. It's helped me as far as my competitiveness and just work ethic. Like that was the thing. Like, I wasn't always the best, but I just worked harder than everybody else.
There's been talk about some states. Barber's been in the industry for 30, 40 years. He said, in 5-10 years, I see this being deregulated. When you hear that word, what does it make you think? Because I'm not going to tell you what I said to him when he said it, or I might tell you after.
Yeah, I want to know.
but when you hear something like that, what comes to mind?
I mean, I guess that just comes with time. Like, people have been unlicensed and people have been, making great strides in the industry without, quote unquote, credibility or without the right documentation as far as getting licensing and everything taken care of. So I guess it's just, I don't know. We gotta. If we are gonna move towards that, as far as the deregulation, we just have to up the standard, and to where these people are coming in understanding that this is what we're gonna be doing as an industry, and this is where it needs to go for us to maximize our potentials as barbers. However you want to do it, if you want to be a in-house barber, if you want to be a barber at a huge shop or whatever the case may be, we just gotta have a better understanding of what we're actually bringing to people, what we're bringing to our communities, what we're offering people as far as services, and just really, really, pushing positivity and positive mindsets on our clients and people that are sitting in our chairs. I feel like it is moving towards like a YouTube, like, instant gratification type of thing. Like, I could just go on YouTube and figure out how to cut hair, and I'm gonna just, jump into it. If that's what it comes to, then so be it. But I mean, I know what I'm gonna be doing. So.
Tell us about what's next for the exclusive experience going forward.
What's next is, a lot. Like the classes, definitely trying to do a lot more traveling. I have put together like a tour. Well, not like a tour. I just don't have set dates, but I'm trying to figure out, trying to do 2 locations, wherever they might be, per quarter. So that'll be, 8 different locations across the country. So I'm looking forward to that. And then just really honing in on the business side of this and moving it forward and just trying to expand my brand into different areas. Like, I always tell people that the exclusive brand was not just for cutting hair. Like, it was just, that whole exclusive thing it comes with a lot. It comes with a mindset. It comes with, I'm not gonna say privilege or prestige, but it comes with, expectations. So I feel like I can go into other industries, other types of businesses, and bring that same value that I bring to the hair industry.
I noticed as well that you have the platform, and that's something that I got a chance to finally take a look at recently. Can you speak on that a little bit for us? See exactly what the objective is with that resource there.
So it's a live stream that we were doing on Instagram. Or just ways to grow that business from our personal experiences, our gradual success, and trial and error that we've had over time. So between the two of us, myself and then Embrace Me Naturally, Jules, she's a natural hairstylist at JC Salons in Beaufort. It's great. Yeah, something that we've taken on, and now we're moving it forward by getting the YouTube channel and doing a Facebook page, just to kind of expand. And then we're going to go to some networking events and just try to see what we can get from it.
So we'd like to thank Israel Wright again for being able to have a few minutes to sit down with us. He's located again at the Salon Loss in Snellville, Georgia, on Scenic Highway, and we were able to actually get with him after he finished his workday over at his barbershop suite. So we greatly appreciate the time that he took out for us. And also, too, remember that he also has the platform that's listed as well on Instagram, the platform, which is a platform by millennials. That's actually the slogan that it has there. So make sure you get a chance to check that out. And again, you can check us out on all of our different social media sites, but especially at our barberbizpodcast.com website. So we'll see you with the next interview.